Hello and welcome to the very first tea tasting video on the Whocraft Clips channel. This is going to be a short tea tasting video, but first I'd like to say that the new hoodie's here and it is amazing. The Whocraft Live Characters hoodie finally arrived for me, so I can now promote it. Some streams after this video's gone live will feature it, even though this video is filmed in advance, so there'll be quite a few more streams that I'm going to be doing after recording this, but before this video comes out. But anyway, it's right. It is so comfortable. It's super warm. It's got one that... that's my wife and my headset. It's got a pocket that you can go all the way through to keep your hands warm. It fits super snug. It's just thing, and the way they've done the imagery, it just looks amazing. I am so happy with how it turned out. Just like the shirts, it is amazing, and I love it. They say when the world goes back to normal, I'm going to be going out wearing this because this is an awesome hoodie and I love it. Anyway, into the video. Basically, what happens is every month I order tea from a company called Teapigs, which usually I order this, which is chocolate flake tea. It is my absolute favourite tea from them. Well, I say favourite tea. It's the only tea that I've really had. But it is so good. It intrigued me when I found them, and I tried it, and I've been ordering it in bulk, 15 bags in a box. But I thought for today, we're going to try something I haven't tried from them, which is something I have normally for my streams. I normally have either Earl Grey or Everyday Brew, which is just basic store-bought teas. But today we've got the teapigs, if I can get up the camera, Everyday Brew, little sample pot. So we're going to taste it, we're going to rate it and see what it's like. And obviously if it gets a good enough score, it might become my new tea that I have during streams. But, into it. So it comes in this little thing, and all of the packaging, everything is 100% recyclable. Even this little plastic bag, the cardboard, and the tea bags are 100% biodegradable. So everything can just go in either recycling or food waste. So there is zero waste. So we get one little bag. So that there. So also we got my phone with the camera down here, which is what my headset's plugged into, because the audio comes from a phone. So that is what you get. That is one tea bag. So we put that into our little jug and grab the water. Now the reason I've got 2 cups is because sometimes I will have my tea with milk, sometimes I won't. So we're going to do it both ways, and we'll give an average score for both. So I will put on screen in the editing, when I edit this video, the actual overall score, but I will also, as I'm going through it, explain the actual scores for each individual. So, we'll be back in 5 minutes. We're going to wait for that brew, so I will see you in 5 minutes. And it's been about 5 minutes. Actually, if anything, it's been about 6 minutes, but I think I'll probably edit in 5 minutes later. But yeah, it's been about 6 minutes. But as you can see, bring it up to the camera, it is a really nice colour. Like, brewed wise, it comes out a nice colour. Like, I really like that. Now it's quite hard to see the camera, but yeah, that's come out a really nice colour, which I am really happy with. So it's done there. So now it's on to the tasting part. So make sure about that. Headset wire is getting in the way. So I've got a little cup of milk for the milk one. So we're going to pour 1 and 2. a little bit left over. That's fine. I'm going to pour milk in with the milk one. Put that away. So, we've got our 2 teas, which, I have to say, look really good. So you got the with and without milk. They look really good. Overall, looks-wise, I'd say the without milk, I'd say looks good. With milk looks good as well. They both look-wise, they do look good, but we'll get to the scores after I've tasted them. So we'll do all of the scores all in one go. So let's start with the without milk. So that is that's good. That's actually really good. That's really good. Like, you can tell some love and care has gone into making that. Like, that isn't just like your average cup of everyday brew. That's good. I'd say that's actually better than the everyday brew that I have normally. The store-bought one. But then again, the store-bought one, I think I get like 50 bags for like £2, whereas these are about £2 for the sampler. But no, £1.79 I think. Anyway, and then these are like £3 something, so still good value. And the quality, oh my god. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of having tea without milk when it's everyday brew, but I could happily have this with ease. But I suppose we should probably try with milk. Probably should hold it by the actual handle. Ooh, that's really smooth. That's actually quite smooth. That's good. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be. Well, I know Teapigs does really good tea, but I wasn't expecting it to be quite so good. And the difference between that and just a normal everyday brew is insane. That's really good. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, on to the scores. We'll be back in a second. I'm going to think about scores and then we'll be back. Before we got into the scores, I actually forgot to do something. I forgot to see what smells. Luckily, there's still a little bit left in the jug, so yeah, that's actually got a good aroma. Like, that actually smells pleasant. You can smell that it's tea. You can smell the tea. Obviously, it's tea, but yeah. Anyway, I'll see you at the scores. So onto the scores. Yes, scores. So overall, we've got the scores actually on screen, but let's just break it down. So looks-wise, it looks fantastic. Like, both as with and without milk, it looks like a good tea. Both looked really good. Smell-wise, obviously I didn't smell the white, but I smelled the brewed, which is what's still here. In fact, I think that's whilst I'm doing this. But smell-wise, it smells perfect. It smells like what you're getting, an everyday brew. It smells good. It's got full of flavour. It's rich. Taste-wise, I'd say the without milk is a clear 5 out of 5. This is a without milk tea. This is a wonderful without milk tea. With milk, it's good, but it's not as good. I give it a 3 out of 5 for with milk. But that's just these are all my personal opinions. I just realised there's like 2 tassels here for the hoodie. But anyway, that's just my personal base. Why it gets a 4 out of 5 overall for taste. And the same with large amounts. Would I have a large amount if I was doing it as a bulk amount for my stream and I was doing it as without milk? Then yes, I would definitely do that. 100%. That definitely gets a 5 out of 5. If it was a stream where I felt like I wanted something with milk, it would only be the same, a 3 out of 5, in case there are other options I would choose instead. But then it gets a solid 4 out of 5, meaning its overall score is 18 out of 20. And overall, it's been really good to try. And I have still 1 bag left of that, so I will definitely be ordering more of the everyday brew in the bulk size, so the big size like that, for the future. But I have to say, thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video.